Finland was one of the first Western countries to establish diplomatic ties with China, as well as the first to sign an intergovernmental trade agreement with Beijing. China has been Finland's largest trading partner in Asia for the past 14 years, while Finland is China's third largest trading partner in the Nordic region. The two countries agreed to upgrade bilateral relations to a future-oriented new type of cooperative partnership and have cooperated in areas such as high-tech, clean energy, innovation, and Arctic research.
This is CNC World, a new perspective.
The iconic smartphone and tablet game Angry Birds has been downloaded some 1.7 billion times since it was launched in late 2009. Since Angry Birds entered China, it's been absorbing Chinese elements to meet the demand of its local consumers. This month, the first Angry Birds theme park opened here to the delight of fans.
The Angry Birds theme park, the first of its kind in China, has opened in the city of Haining in East China's Zhejiang province. The initial version of the game was released on the iOS platform. In the game, players use a slingshot to launch birds at pigs stationed on or within various structures, with the intent of destroying other pigs on the playing field. It later added touchscreen technology, which has been tremendously popular. During the 2013 Summer Devils, the game's developer Peter Westerbeke, wearing a specially designed red costume, spoke with CNC.
Yeah, so China is our second largest market, and it's where we actually established our first office outside of Helsinki. So Helsinki is where we have our headquarters, and we have our first office outside of Finland in Shanghai.
As of last December, the total number of players has reached 263 million.
Chinese telecoms giant Huawei Technologies Corporation said Tuesday that its tablets have become the best-selling tablets in Finland. In the past few weeks, it achieved the biggest market share in the country. According to the company, about 30,000 Huawei tablets were sold in the country in the second quarter, surpassing U.S. firm Apple and South Korea's Samsung. Apple has secured the most sales value, followed by Samsung and Huawei. But Huawei's share in the Finnish tablet market has reached about 35%, the biggest so far. The news came days after Finnish media reported that Huawei surpassed Microsoft to become the third largest mobile producer in the world. Huawei's regional vice president, Kenneth Fredriksson, said the company has recruited about 100 people in its research and development center in Finland. The team has contributed much in designing the latest Huawei handset portfolio.
Ni hao. My name is Barbara Shilhanova, and my artistic pseudonym is Barbara Shu. I have chosen that name because it mirrors the way that my artistic work is focused, and that is on traditional music that I mainly learned when I was in Taiwan, and that I know from Europe. So, to set an example, I take a Finnish traditional song, just like a lullaby Nuku Nuku Nurmelintu, and I arrange it for guzheng, and then I get to play this notorically well-known traditional melody for Finnish people, but on an instrument that I have brought from Taiwan. Apart from solo guzheng pieces, I'm also making arrangements for violoncellos, flute, saxophone, percussions, and especially traditional Finnish sitar, which is kind of similar to guzheng, and it's called kantele. So this way I can compare this bright, icy Finnish sound with the mellow, honey-like sound of guzheng.
competition. China will take on Finland in a hugely important draw. My name's Sander Ulvåg and I'm joined by Olympic champion Rona Howie. Good evening.
Good evening.
Second end. China plays Finland. Finland scores 2 in the first end, so it's Lu Rei to try and put 2 points back on the board, tie up the game, which he does nicely with a draw to the forfeit. In the third, Lu Rei makes a hit in the back to sit 2, leaving Aku Costa a chance to score 1, just having to come around the guard and tap up the shot stone, but gets caught in between everything and slides past both reds. A big steal of 2 for
maps, then Nomad, and then Hideout. Here we go, boys. Game 1 of the Nations Cup between SY, Finland, and China, SY, and Finland. Great start, Viper. So you can see here, I put Allied Vision just quickly on, so you can see like which side each. You can see the yellow and the blue colors is one team, and the red is one team. So on the northeast side, we have China, SY, and the southwest, we have Finland. You can already see Lux is already stealing a board. I just want to, because laming is really, it happens a lot early game. So I'm not going to introduce the players right now. I'm just going to make sure that we catch if there's any laming or not. You can see SY, Lux is already taking a board from Pike here. And being a Spanish flank, both of them are actually Spanish. Losing a board as Spanish flank is really tough.
Hello audience, my name is Ronnie and tomorrow I will go to China. For the first time in my life. I have traveled a lot to different places like Hawaii, Australia, Thailand, Egypt, all around Europe, but I haven't ever been in an Asian country, so I assume that China will be quite of a cultural shock for me. To be more precise, I will go to Beijing, and the reason for the trip is to make a video, a vlog to my Finnish channel about the trip, about the differences that I see, and basically how I survive in the world where people are a lot shorter than me. I'm almost 2 meters tall, and all the habits and so on are so much different from the Finnish culture and habits and customs. So I thought that it would be probably a good idea to check out these different habits or customs, so I will not mistreat or harm anyone or be disrespectful towards anyone. So I googled different kind of customs that are quite interesting or weird, and I was thinking about commenting my perspective about those in this video. Let's open.